Scripting with the job input in mind. Hi there, today we're going to talk about job inputs. Previously in the course, we used to define the data right in the script. Today, you'll learn how to upgrade your solution to consume job inputs. It's all about keys and values. Job inputs come in different forms. From simple strings to complex objects, structuring is up to you. The input panel is the place where job inputs live. Feel free to create as many as you need by clicking the Add Input button. Now, just choose a key value pair. The value will act as an example piece of data. Now, a list of inputs forms a bundle. You can create a new bundle by hitting this button and choosing the Create Bundle option. Here, you can switch through bundles. As an example, I'm going to show you how to solve today's topics challenge. Usually, we would navigate to our challenge by using the value getConstantPipe. But since we're talking about job inputs today, we are going to use a new pipe called the value getInputPipe. The difference between those two is that the value getConstantPipe needs a value to be specified, while the value getInputPipe needs a key to be specified. Since we don't need this one, let's copy its value and delete it. Now switch back to the input panel and paste the value here. Let's rename this key to URL and let's go back to our script panel. Let's change the input key and test our action. Now for the challenge. All we have to do is to make a script that fills in the form below. We will have to use at least 2 input bundles to test our automation with a variety of data. Well, let's create our bundles. Switch back to the input panel. Now, let's create the 3 new inputs required to fill in those fields. First, we need the name input, which is mandatory, by the way. Now, the age input, which is optional, and we can go with an empty value, and the comment one, which is also optional. But let's add a value to it. Now, let's copy all those inputs and switch to our second bundle. Let's paste them and let's make the comment input empty and add a value to the age input. Switch back to the script panel, create a new context, create a matcher for it, rename it. Now, let's create the input action necessary to fill in those fields. Now, let's use the getInputPipe and choose the right key, which is name. Let's label this action and let's test it. Well, do the same for the rest of the fields. And for the last action, let's create a click action to click on the submit button. And to have a successful execution, let's create a new context. Let's rename it success. Let's set its flow to success. And let's create a matcher for it. Now, let's reload the whole thing and play it again. Now, let's switch to our first bundle and let's test our script with it. Well, this was all. Thank you for your attention.